Entonces son 5 libros que tienen un estilo literario como una poesía. Entonces por eso se le llaman libros poéticos. Y este libro de Job, hermanos, es dentro de esa categoría, es único en su estilo literario. O sea, estoy hablando a nivel completo, fuera, dentro de la Biblia como fuera de la Biblia. Se considera un libro exquisito en cuanto a la poesía. Tris, que el día de ayer estuvo pasando por las aguas. Venga, vamos a presentarlo. Lo presentamos por todo el tiempo, Señor. Los deseos de su corazón sean cumplidos. Protégelos en todo momento. Que tu ángel esté allí guardándolos en todo momento, Señor, para ayudarles. Señor, que los guardianes o padres que estén en sus vidas tengan todo lo necesario para que ellas puedan estudiar, ser bendecidas, salir adelante, Señor. Usted es un Dios bueno, gracias.
Hey guys, how's it going? So, I'm excited because this is my first video. And by the way, my name is Jonathan, and I'm a little tired because it is 1 a.m. or 1:10 a.m. I just came from the gym as well, did a little bit of workout. So like I said, it is my very first video, and things that I will talk about. Just a really quick summary of everything that I'm gonna talk about is really about. Well, to begin with, my faith as a Christian, I do congregate at a church called Iglesia Restauración Misiones Limas Hispanic Church that comes from El Salvador. I am Salvadorian. My whole family is Salvadorian, really. I'm the first generation born here in Hollywood, California. When I turned 23, I went back to church, and I've been going to church ever since. I'm 27 now. But anyhow, first thing first, I want to talk about my faith. I am a musician as well. I play guitar, and that's one of the things that I want to talk about. And that I do, my job is I'm an automotive painter. And man, it's so much to talk about. I try to look for videos for like painters, automotive painters, and there's a lot of videos of how to prep and all that good stuff, but there's not really videos of like inside, prepping and automotive painter, all that good stuff, and tools and spray guns that you want to use if you're starting off. My suggestions, like if you're starting off in the trade, and I do want to tell you it is hard if you're trying to learn how to become an automotive painter, or even a bodyman apprentice. The trade is hard. I don't know how it is in different states, but here in California, if you don't know the trade very well, and you're starting off, and you're, like around my age, and you want to learn, that trade, it is hard. You just have to have a passion for it. You really have to like it. You really have to enjoy it, and overcome all the struggles. The people that are teaching you. Sometimes you're gonna have to come across with people that are not very patient and so on and so forth. But here I am trying to encourage you guys. If that's the trade that you're going to go for, be my guest and do it. But there's stuff that we can talk about, like the basic tools that you need as a bodyman apprentice, as a painter. As a painter, you don't really need tools, really. Most shops, like Caliper Collision, I worked there for like a year or so. Every department is separated, like painter, bodyman, and so forth. And if you're a painter, everything's really disassembled and ready for paint. All you have to do is shoot primer, block them, and you just really need DAs, blogs, and all that stuff. But yeah, definitely those are the stuff that I want to talk about, vlog it, and hope you guys really enjoy it and enjoy my vlog. And it's kind of like dark. Like I said, it is 1 a.m. But I I feel like this is something that if you're looking into uh, like a body shop, hey, I want to show you guys what I have or how I started. If you're a leader like I am at a church and you're starting, like for instance, we work with cell groups, I don't know if you know what cell groups are, like they're Bible studies, and you want to go evangelize, and I don't know if you know, but it takes 10% to bring somebody to church, but it takes 90% for them to stay. So it's a lot of work. Uh, the methods and the theories that we use in our church, how we work, and so forth. And hope you guys stay with me. And today, guys, it is Father's Day. As you can see, my very first video today, Father's Day, and I have two kids. One is 3; he's about to turn 4, and my other one just turned 5. One of the things that I will talk about, one of them I went through a lot with my two kids. Matthew, my youngest, he had febrile seizures, and I know there's a lot of parents out there that are going through that right now, and they're not alone. It is scary. There's a lot of testimonies that I can, definitely talk about, and how we went through it, and now by the grace of God, and the mercy of God, he's healed now. He doesn't have any seizures. Usually around when they turn 3, they shouldn't have any seizures or febrile seizures no more. And then my 5-year son, he has eczema, and so he has severe eczema. The stuff that we use, the medicine, the treatment that we're giving him, all that we can talk about. If you're a parent, a father like I am, a mother that's going through that, definitely want to talk about how we treat it. And if you guys want to give us suggestions, that's more than welcome. Things that you guys use that help your son or your daughter through eczema, man, let me know. But definitely want to show you guys what we use, through this journey with our kids. And I do want to say, though, as a father, and as a son, one of the things that I learned as a son, and now being a Christian, for instance, is that I didn't grow up with my dad nor with my mom. I grew up with my grandma and my uncle. Those are the two individuals that raised me, and that supported me and saw me grow up and had to go through my teenage struggles and stuff. But growing up, not till when I turned 15 years old or 16 years old, when I met Christ, or Christ met me, was one of the things that I had to change and learn, is I had to forgive my dad and mom, because I didn't, I wasn't raised by them. And I had that thing in my heart that, I would tell them, how come you never raised me? How come you weren't there for me? How come? And all that stuff. And I would disrespect them and all that. But one of the things that God wants us to do is that we need to honor our father and our mother, and that's one of the 10th commandments. And one of the things that I learned is that, and it's hard, you have to do it. And I know it's hard for most of us, is that we have to honor our father and our mother, not because of who they are, but because of what they are. That's my dad and that's my mom. And if you're going through a situation where, you don't talk to your dad, you don't talk to your mom because of whatever reason or whatnot, you need to learn how to forgive them no matter what, because that's your mom, that's your dad. I know that as a teenager, when our parents are trying to correct us, You know, they're trying to, and it seems like they're the bad guys or whatever. I believe that we need to learn uh, how to respect them, even if your dad is an alcoholic, even if your dad is a drug addict, even if your mom is a drug addict or whatever. Who are we to judge? You know, we need to learn how to honor them. You know, we all make mistakes, and we all deserve an opportunity to to be loved and an opportunity to have them show us love. It's never too late. You know, I would tell my mom uh, when she would try to correct me when I was a teenager. I was like, now you're trying to correct me, now you're trying, and you know what? That's so wrong. That's wrong. You know, I had to learn how to honor my mom, honor my dad, and now, thankfully, I have the best relationship with my mom. I don't have the best with my dad because of who he is, but I still respect him and I still honor him. As you can see, guys, it is dark. It is pretty late, and I wanted to go for a quick jog, but you know what? I wanted to do a quick video, and I did want to start my vlog, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. And all I'm asking is for you guys to follow, subscribe, press the like, press the little bell so you guys can see when I post more videos. You know, but I will show you guys, like I said, uh, my son, when his eczema, what we did when my son Matthew, when he had his seizures. You know, the Bible studies, the worship. Like I said, I am a musician. Um, and for those who are trying to get into trade, for the auto body, it is a good trade. However, it is hard. You just have to have a passion for it. And you know, the tools that I use, the toolbox. You know, a lot of people want to buy like fancy toolboxes, but you know they don't really have tools, or they're still an apprentice a status, and they buy like snap-on toolboxes, and then 2 years from now, or a year from now, or a month from now, they come across that they don't want to do that no more, and so here they are stuck with a expensive toolbox with no tools, trying to get rid of the toolbox because they want to get into something else. So I want to talk about all that, you guys, but just like it, subscribe it, uh, follow it, press the bell button, and till next time, guys.